Welcome to Eureka Street Crypto. This is my anti-professional crypto channel. I'm just a barely sane dude who fell down the cryptocurrency rabbit hole. This channel is my fumbling attempt to communicate myself outside my own head about my journey in the crypto space. It is basically my brain dump. None of this is actual financial advice. Good morning, everybody. I'm Eureka John, and you're at Eureka Street Crypto, broadcasting live from Leander, Texas. It is 5:35 in the morning on January 6th, 2021. Yep, that is. And this is my morning video blog, aka Brain Dump, and I talk about crypto and everything that I discover and all types of stuff every single morning. It's what I do. And it may not always be professional. It's never professional, actually. And may not always be correct. It's not technical analysis. It's not financial advice. It is what it is. So actually, I need to change the number on this. This is episode number 380. Number 380. How did I get here? All right, hold on. Let me change this episode number. Yeah, man. October 24th, 2020 is when I started doing this stuff. And I didn't know anything about streaming, nothing about YouTube, except for just, watching some videos online. And, I bought myself a little video camera and a microphone. I just had my desktop microphone at the time with the computer. And I just started talking about crypto and just trying to figure it out as I went along, and I publicized it. And here I am still doing the same thing. So, let's take a look at CoinGecko. Speaking of trying to figure out crypto, yeah, everything's looking kind of shabby today, isn't it? It's been for the past couple of weeks. Bitcoin's on another dumpity dump. I'm sure a lot of people are panicking, especially those people that are leveraged, which means they've borrowed against their Bitcoin in order to try to make more money. So it took me a while to figure out a lot of these financial terms, like what leveraging is, didn't really come from that type of background. That's the thing about the crypto market. It's brought together a lot of people from various backgrounds, and, finance people have had to learn programming terms, and programming people have had to learn finance terms, and artists and, creators and stuff like that have had to learn all the terms. So, oh man. All right, so Bitcoin's at $42,912. Ethereum's at $3358.82. Tether, stablecoin dollar. Binance Coin, $464.37. Solana, $148.13. USDC, another stablecoin. Cardano, $1.21. XRP, 75 cents. Polkadot, 26.05. Terra, 75.75. Avalanche, 92.21. And the doggy coins, just after Avalanche on 12 and 13 at 15 cents for Doge, and some god-awful low number at Shiba Inu, 0.00002980. Polygon at $2.11. So let's just try to figure out what's exactly doing well. So Chainlink has been doing pretty well, up 23.1% in the past 17, at number 17 in the past 7 days. Cosmos, that's up 30% in the past 7 days. And what else we have here? Phantom's been doing good. Yep, I've been talking about Phantom a lot lately in my videos, and Phantom's kind of my darling. Let's see here. We have the ICP Clown token, the Internet Computer. I am not crazy about that token. I think it's a centralized POS, and I don't mean proof of stake either. But that's just my opinion, man. So yeah. And I don't have a whole lot of evidence for that opinion. It's just, you just get this feeling. And then there's Osmosis. I don't know what that is, up 40.3%, but occasionally you'll see some of these coins just spike way up into the top 100, and they'll just kind of linger for a while, and then they'll just drop back out, and it's like they pop their head in being, huh? And then they're done. So yeah, that's basically Safe Moon still around. Wow, that's up 61.6%. Look at that. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, all right. let's go to some articles and just talk about some stuff, shall we? So I found something interesting. I'm been hot and heavy into Theta token for quite a long time. It's one of the first tokens I got into in the crypto space. And I did really well on it. I mean, even at Theta right now, with its low price of $4.32, I still think it's a bargain because they have like 5 patents right now, and they're keeping everything on the hush hush. Their validators are Google and Samsung and Sony and CAA Arts, creative agency in Hollywood, which is all the big time people. They're doing a lot of stuff and they're doing it quietly in the background. And so if you really want to know what's going on, you kind of have to sniff it out. Yeah. It's interesting because they're putting these edge nodes everywhere, trying to create decentralized video streaming services in order to prevent the bottlenecks and stuff like that happens with other content providers, and anybody can run these edge nodes. I run an edge node to earn the T Fuel. It has 2 tokens, the T Fuel utility token, which is like the gas token, and then the Theta token, which is their governance token. And it's not only just like a video streaming content provider that's decentralized. It's an entire blockchain for in itself, and it's EVM compatible. So anybody that can code for Ethereum and make dApps for Ethereum can also cross it and make dApps for Theta. They have a huge NFT platform. It's super fast. It's very focused on the entertainment industry. And they've been creating a lot of patents around like NFT licensing and royalties and stuff like that as well, which will segue into some stuff with Ethereum here in a little while. But I just found this article here, Digital Asset News. I've been following this guy since the beginning, Rob over there. You would think his name's Dan, being Dan, Digital Asset News. But it's not. His name's Rob. And he's kind of been a mentor to me at the very beginning without even knowing who I am, or even, maybe I'm that way for somebody else, Hopefully, I can, try to be some kind of encouragement or motivation or inspiration to some people who say, well, if that dude can do it, so can I, anyway, not saying that I thought that way about Rob at Digital Asset News, but I did, I saw what he did, and he started, every day creating videos, just talking about what he knows about crypto. And I've seen him grow in viewership and in knowledge, and, just having cool guests on his show and stuff like that. So check out Digital Asset News on YouTube. He's one of the first YouTubers that I followed, and I learned a ton from him. And he has kind of a newbie crypto intro website as well. It's called like I can't remember. Hold on, let me open up his Twitter page here in a second. But he has a free educational course for people getting into crypto. It's kind of a safe way to learn some of the basics. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I've kind of poked around it. I haven't like gone through any of the courses because I learned everything from him before he made all these courses, so I felt like I was already advanced enough by the time he actually made these, in understanding some of the basic concepts. Although there are some holes, there's still a lot. There's always some stuff to learn in crypto. Never consider yourself a pro or having learned everything. Seriously. So, well, I'll wait for that to pull up, and I'll come back to it. He posted this article by Cointelegraph saying Samsung announces NFT platform for smart TVs, and that's pretty crazy. So before we get to like the crypto version of it, let's go to just news.samsung.com and let's see what they have to say. Okay, Samsung Electronics unveils its 2022 micro LED, Neo QLED, and lifestyle TVs with next generation picture quality and range of cutting edge personalization options, man. So I don't know what all that stuff means. But I'm not really super into like TVs and like gear and all that type of stuff. I get, as far as like gear and gear people, gear guys or whatever in industries, and specifically in video and audio, they're the worst, man. I gotta say, like, they are like the gatekeepers, and they're just like, they get real bitter and mean sometimes. And I'm sorry, I hate to say the truth, but um, I don't buy gear to like become good in that gear. I don't buy software to become good at that software. I buy something to accomplish something. So I will learn the bare minimum of Premiere Pro in order to learn how to edit a video enough to create the product kind of like what I want it to look like. Or same thing with After Effects, Adobe After. I'll learn only the features of that program that I need to know in order to accomplish what's going on in my head up here. And same thing with all software and gear and stuff like that, cameras, computers, and stuff like that. So I have a lot of holes in my learning because I've only learned the features of certain equipment that I need to know. And the same thing goes for like TV and all that stuff. Like the TV I have hanging in my living room is like your basic cheap ass Walmart special. The bare minimum. So I'm not going to be going and getting one of these like Samsung, state of the art display micro LED offers best in class picture quality. I'm not that target consumer, but there are a lot of people like that, there's this guy at my work that's constantly trying to talk to me about his TV and stereo and stuff. And, I mean, good for him. I learned from him, but I'm not going to go like buy his recommendations. That's for sure. So, evolution of Neo QLED with Neo Quantum processor and dynamic sound experience. Thanks to the Neo Quantum processor and advancements in picture technology and sound it delivers, 2022 Neo QLED will deliver some of the most pristine images and immersive soundscapes possible. In fact, this year's Neo Quantum processor introduces advanced contrast mapping with BLU backlight unit. I mean, we're getting to the point now where it's going to be pretty much looking like we can just reach our hand into the TV and buy whatever we want. And we pretty much probably, if we're going that way, if it'll track your eyesight, and Metaverse is like that, and then you could buy, something like that. So we're getting closer, right? And NFTs are making that happen now. So that is one aspect about NFTs a lot of people don't necessarily think about. They think it's just about funny little JPEGs. It's not. So the new Smart Hub and apps for ultimate user experience. Read this here. Samsung's 2022 smart TVs come with a new Smart Hub that puts content curation and discovery front and center with their viewing preferences. The new Smart Hub will guide users to their favorite content or help them discover something new while spending less time searching. The Smart Hub sidebar also allows for a seamless transition between categories: media, game, gaming hub, and ambient, letting users focus on various in-home activities. So the gaming hub. The Samsung Gaming Hub will empower players to discover and jump into the games they love faster through game streaming services. Players will have access to an extensive library of games through Samsung's partnership with industry leaders NVIDIA GeForce Now, Stadia, and Atomic. And that's just the beginning. Okay. I'm going to get to the NFTs, okay? So watch together. The new app allows users to video chat with friends and family while watching their favorite shows, guaranteed to bring everyone closer together. And Discord has kind of been doing this already by, forming communities and DAOs and things like that. Right now, that's what we have. That's the best, community platform. It started as a gaming platform, and now it's a community platform. In yesterday's video interview, we talked about governance and Discord and in DAOs, and that was interesting. So now, another option, NFT Platform. This application features an intuitive integrated platform for discovering, purchasing, and trading digital artwork through micro LED, Neo QLED, and the frame. So, you seeing this here with Watching Together, Gaming Hub, and an NFT platform, which is probably going to incorporate a wallet. You put all these together, and you'll be able to trade game assets back and forth. I imagine if you're watching a show and you see a sweater that, I don't know, the main character Jenny or something is wearing, and you can, look that up, point your cursor to it and figure out where to get it, and you can click it, and Amazon will deliver it to you within 24 hours, and I don't know. But and you can pay with your online wallet, which would have the crypto on it. I don't know. Maybe you could see a painting in somewhere and buy that NFT in the studio set of some type of show. Yeah. So it's just like this combination of like television and metaverse and Discord and NFT. All this stuff is coming together, and we saw a lot of this stuff happening. So Samsung happens to be a Theta TV validator node. So I'm not saying they're going to be using Theta on this, but I'm saying that looks like they might be using Theta on this. I don't know. So upcoming Samsung smart TVs will have a built-in platform where users can browse, buy, and sell NFTs. South Korean tech giant Samsung revealed a new smart TV lineup with an integrated non-fungible token platform. Samsung's 2022 smart TVs, such as Micro LED, Neo QLED in the frame, will have an NFT platform app that can be used for discovering, purchasing, and trading digital artwork, all in quotes, according to an announcement on Monday. With demand for NFTs on the rise, the need for a solution to today's fragmented viewing and purchasing landscape has never been greater, the company noted. In 2022, the company aims to introduce the first smart TV NFT Explorer and marketplace aggregator. The upcoming platform will enable viewers to browse and also trade NFTs without leaving the couch. You don't gotta get from the couch, you know. While it's Wally is becoming true. Right now, we're gonna have our little stations. We're gonna get fat and wear our jogger suits and just be able to order everything and have it brought to us. While it's unclear exactly which NFT platforms or marketplaces will be included for aggregation, Samsung promised its smart TVs will not tamper with the image quality, keeping the NFT creators' preset values. So it'll be the highest quality 8-bit pixel graphics you'll ever see. Because I know a lot of these NFT platforms love to play around with the 8-bit video game graphics. Look at Avagachis, for instance. Fortnite and all this stuff. Other than integrating NFTs in its products, the South Korean multinational conglomerate has been actively investing in NFT and metaverse projects through its venture capital arm, Samsung Next. And it just so happens that the Theta project is now considered one of the top metaverse projects as well. On Wednesday, the firm participated in an investment round for a metaverse gaming platform. Aside from Samsung, the other big companies have also boarded the NFT train. Back in July 2021, Coca-Cola got into NFTs. So did Pepsi, right? So we'll have a revival of the Coke and Pepsi wars. So Coca-Cola got into NFTs for charitable purposes, of course. A month later, Visa purchased a CryptoPunk NFT for $150,000. Meanwhile, the digital art collections and digital collectible NFT sales dominated last year, comprising 91% of total NFT sales. As the sales rise, more and more NFT and metaverse-based companies are raising significant amounts to fund their projects. Blockchain gaming companies also raised more than $1 billion in investments last year. So that's an interesting article. Let's go back over here to the old Twitter. Here's a digital asset news. I'll pull that up in a second. All right. DanTeachesCrypto.com. That's where it is. Looks like he moved to San Juan, Puerto Rico from El Paso. Probably a good move. Let's see here. Not that I'm dogging on El Paso. Man, they got a good skate park there. All right. So let's see here. I saw some tweet that talked about where is it? The people from Theta just went to Korea. And then a couple weeks here, yeah. For Jimakos or Himakos. I don't know if that, or Yemakos. It depends on where in the world you're from, how you pronounce that J, right? So 1 month ago, Theta Labs CEO goes to South Korea for business trip and interview for NFTs, right? Okay. 1 month later, Korean Samsung announces this, the article I read about all the new products and incorporating NFTs. Interesting coincidence? Maybe. Are you ready for new meta ecosystem of Theta Network? 28 days left. 28 days left. Till they launch this TV, I guess. So interesting. And this was on January 4th. So it was 2 days ago that they published this post in this article. So yeah, let me just look at some of the comments here. I'm curious to see what they're saying to old Himakos or Jimakos or Yimakos or whatever. Sorry, man. So there's an interview here with Mitch Liu about it, and he's the CEO. He says, and here's a comment: I want to believe they will be chosen, but I would also caution the amount of hopium that's induced. True. The Theta community does subscribe to quite a bit of hopium at times, and I have seen it. But I'm part of that hopium as well. So Samsung has also invested Axie Infinity, Sandbox, and probably more relevant, their NFT aggregation app, Super Rare, which does a lot of digital art. So Keep an eye out for super rare too. Super rare. It depends on how you want to say it, I guess. They literally refer Samsung in their last white paper. White paper posted in their last 2 days, and the Theta official website is what Himakos says. So Theta literally referenced Samsung in their white paper. So let's see. Is there any snappy comebacks to that? Let's see here. Where am I at on time? I need to check this. Yeah, I tend to get a little carried away. Yeah. All right. So okay, cool. All right. All right. So let's not speculate. Looks like it's Cardano being accused of being Cardano. Interesting. As long as they don't pick a different chain like Sony, AMC, and Blockchain.com did, both are validators, which is something that has to be asked in the next AMA. That's just bizarre. Okay. Anyway, and then probably nothing is what somebody else said. Stop with the hopium hypes with Theta already. Yeah. So Theta's getting some criticism about being all hopium induced. I don't know, but Samsung is one of their validators, like a huge company like Samsung, and then Binance and Google and Sony and NASA, they don't become validators for just some ragtag operation. So that's all I'm saying. And they don't care about what, all the little fanboys and girls are thinking and about their bags, so, yeah, so we'll see. Okay, so there's a new NFT standard coming out, or a new EIP standard, EIP-2981, the NFT royalty standard. Okay, so I thought that ERC 721 already had programmed royalties in it. So if you don't know, whenever you are selling an NFT is like this garbage pail kid right here. Yeah. So that's a Quaker Quinn. All right. And he's just puking up oatmeal. Anyway, this is a unique garbage pail kid. And once Garbage Pail Kids made this, and once they made this Garbage Pail Kid, they made it once, and they sold this Garbage Pail Kid, and they took that profit one time. All right. And say this Garbage Pail Kid raises in value. I'm not sure this one would, but maybe like New Wave Dave or Up Chuck from like the original one would. And I loved New Wave Dave. I thought that was the coolest one. Anyway, I digress. So if I still had that New Wave Dave in mint condition, I could put it up on eBay and I could sell New Wave Dave. If that was under an NFT standard, then the original creator, Garbage Pail Kids, etc., or LLC or whatever it is, I don't know, probably some parent company, they would receive a continued royalty. So the creator of that NFT would continue to receive royalties. And that's one of the beautiful things about NFTs. However, I thought that was automatically written into ERC 721, and apparently I don't think it is. So there's a new NFT royalty standard, and apparently that's been taken care of by a lot of these platforms that are buying these marketplaces like OpenSeas and Rarible and stuff like that. They're the ones taking care of the royalties for the creators of the NFT and programming that in on their side. So it's been criticized. OpenSea and Rarible and everything like that have received criticism lately for being centralized. For something that's supposed to be decentralized, they're going right back lockstep into the centralized model of Web 2.0, like we've been trying to get away from, That reminds me, I need to pull up my comments. Okay. Hey, what's up, Liquidiate? How you doing? Yo. Let me just type in, yo. So they're OpenSeas and Rarible are marching lockstep right back into the centralized type of Web 2.0 tendencies, like that we've been trying to get away from with NFTs. And there is another NFT platform recently, and it's a marketplace, but it's a decentralized marketplace, and it's Zora.co. And I touched on it the other day when I was talking about non-fungible Olive Garden tokens and stuff like that. This is it was actually the video after that. This is a marketplace that has all that built into its protocol, and it's open source and it's decentralized and everything like that. You can buy the Zora token. Where OpenSea and Rarible, you can't do that. That's centralized. So they make the policies, they handle the royalties, but all the royalties in here are built in and baked into the protocol and into the code. And that's Zora. So that's their way to try to solve this issue. But with this new Ethereum protocol standard, it's EIP-2981 NFT royalty standard. So let's look at this abstract here. A simple summary: a standardized way to retrieve royalty payment for non-fungible tokens to enable universal support for royalty payments across all NFT marketplaces and ecosystem participants. All right, the abstract. This standard allows contracts such as NFTs that support ERC 721 and ERC 1155. 1155 is kind of a hybrid between a fungible and a non-fungible token. So it's kind of like an ERC 20, but it's kind of like an ERC 721, but it has aspects of both. This standard contract allows contracts such as NFTs that support ERC 721 and ERC 1155 to signal a royalty amount to be paid to the NFT creator or rights holder every time the NFT is sold or resold. This is intended for NFT marketplaces that want to support the ongoing funding of artists and other NFT creators. The royalty payment must be voluntary, as transfer mechanisms such as transfer from parentheses, that's the code, to include transfers between wallets and executing them does not always imply a sale occurred. Marketplaces and individuals implement this standard by retrieving the royalty payment information with royalty info parentheses, which specifies how much to pay which address for a given sale price. The exact mechanism for paying and notifying the recipient will be defined in future EIPs. This ERC should be considered a minimal gas efficient building block for further innovation in NFT royalty payments. So this is getting down to the actual coding of the NFT, not something that is taken care of on OpenSea, not something that is taken care of through Rarible, not even something that is baked into the decentralized marketplace of Zora. This is actually at the EIP, Ethereum Improvement Protocol standard. So the motivation: there are many marketplaces for NFTs with multiple unique royalty payment implementations that are not easily compatible or usable by other marketplaces. Just like the early days of ERC-20 tokens, NFT marketplace smart contracts are varied by ecosystem and not standardized. This EIP enables all marketplaces to retrieve royalty payment information for a given NFT. This enables accurate royalty payments regardless of which marketplace the NFT is sold or resold at. So somebody on OpenSea can say, well, no, sorry, you got that on Rarible. So you minted that NFT on Rarible, so we're not going to pay you that royalty because that was sold over on OpenSea. So it's out of our hands. That's of course, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's the protocol. So many of the largest NFT marketplaces have implemented bespoke royalty payment solutions that are incompatible with other marketplaces. This standard implements standardized royalty information retrieval that can be accepted across any type of NFT marketplace. This minimalist proposal only provides a mechanism to fetch the royalty amount and recipient. The actual funds transfer is something which the marketplace should execute. Okay, so this sets how much and how it should be done, and the actual funds transfer is something the marketplace should be doing. So this standard allows NFTs that supports ERC 721 and 1155 interfaces to have a standardized way of signaling royalty information. More specifically, these contracts can now calculate a royalty amount to provide the rightful recipient. Royalty amounts are always a percentage of the sale price. If a marketplace chooses not to implement this EIP, then no funds will be paid for secondary sales. It's believed that the NFT marketplace ecosystem will voluntarily implement this royalty payment standard in a bid to provide ongoing funding for artist creators. NFT buyers will assess the royalty payment as a factor when making NFT purchasing decisions. So without an agreed royalty payment standard, the NFT ecosystem will lack an effective means to collect royalties across all marketplaces, and artists and other creators will not receive ongoing funding. This will hamper the growth and adoption of NFTs and demotivate NFT creators from minting new and innovative tokens. So, enabling all NFT marketplaces to unify on a single royalty payment standard will benefit the entire NFT ecosystem. Now, think about this in the context of NFTs being bought and sold from Samsung TVs to the general public, in the context of being a couch potato in your living room, and this being on all TVs. That's a lot of royalty, and that's a lot of money. And that's a lot of artist creation and stuff like that. It keeps on. There's always these centralizing tendencies. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes. While this standard focuses on NFT and compatibility with the ERC 721 and 1155 standards, the EIP 2981 does not require compatibility with 721 and 1155 standards. Any other contract could integrate with EIP 2981 to return royalty payment information. I'm not exactly sure what that means. So ERC 2981 is therefore a universal royalty standard for many asset types. So at a glance, here's an example of a conversation summarizing NFT royalty payments today. Artist, do you support royalty payments on your platform? The marketplace, yeah, we have royalty payments, but if your NFT is sold on another marketplace, then we cannot enforce this payment. And artist, what about other marketplaces that support royalties? Don't you share my royalty information to make this work? And the marketplace, nah, we don't share royalty information. So yeah, you're kind of screwed without this standard baked into the code. It's just all up to the whims of that marketplace. And the more centralized those marketplaces are becoming, the more they're trying to go ahead and just take it out of your pocket. So as a creator. So yeah, that's basically ERC 2981 or EIP 2981. I wanted to just get down to the basics, down to the brass tacks of what's going on at the protocol level and stuff like that. I know there's a lot of fluffy news out there and stuff like that, but sometimes you just got to get down to the protocol and see what's going on. It'd be interesting to see this EIP 2981 standard and if it will somehow affect this whole Samsung NFT marketplace and what that looks like, and for royalties and for the creators and for this mass adoption and everything that's happening. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm at 31 minutes. I need to go. I need to go to work. I got to get this uploaded. 6:06 a.m. Got to get to work. Got to get on down the highway. Get to work. Time to get up. Go to work. All right. Oh man, I exhaust myself. Just mentally, just in my own head. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Today's Thursday. It's Thursday Thunder. And then Friday is the weekend. Living for the weekend. All right. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you for making it to the end of this program. If you actually like this content, give a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more, just hit the subscribe button. I'm available on YouTube, Odyssey, and BitChute, and on all the major podcasting platforms in audio version. Spotify specifically. If you would like to follow and leave a review, that would help a lot. I am also available on Twitter at EurekaJohn1. That's EUREKA John, JOHN, and the number 1. My DMs are always open. Feel free to shoot me a message. Thanks again.